Whether you are Republican or Democrat, you will always question who was more beneficial for the US and whose tenure was better for the people of America. Let us help you get to the conclusion of the debate. Let's compare the Biden administration versus Trump's tenure. The presidencies of Joe Biden and Donald Trump represent contrasting visions of leadership in the United States, with differing approaches to governance, policy priorities, and communication styles. While Trump's tenure from 2017 to 2021 was marked by a focus on nationalism and deregulation, Biden's administration from 2021 to the present has emphasized unity, rebuilding alliances, and addressing global challenges like climate change. Below is a comprehensive comparison of their administrations. 1. Leadership style and public communication. Donald Trump. Trump's presidency was characterized by his unconventional and polarizing leadership style. He frequently used Twitter to communicate directly with the public, bypassing traditional media. His America First slogan encapsulated his approach to both domestic and foreign policy, emphasizing nationalism and economic protectionism. Joe Biden's leadership style has been more traditional and conciliatory. His administration emphasizes bipartisanship and collaboration, often appealing to unity in a deeply divided political landscape. Biden prefers formal speeches and press conferences over social media as his primary mode of communication. 2. Economic policies. Trump administration. Trump's economic policies focused on deregulation, tax cuts, and bolstering American manufacturing. The 2017 Tax Cuts and Jobs Act reduced corporate tax rates and aimed to stimulate economic growth. His administration also renegotiated trade deals such as the USMCA, replacing NAFTA, and imposed tariffs on China to address trade imbalances. During his term, the US experienced strong economic growth and low unemployment rates, although critics argue that his policies disproportionately benefited corporations and wealthy individuals. The COVID-19 pandemic in 2020, however, caused significant economic disruption. Biden administration. Biden has prioritized economic recovery from the COVID-19 pandemic. The $1.9 trillion American Rescue Plan provided direct payments, unemployment benefits, and funding for vaccine distribution. His administration has also championed significant infrastructure spending through the Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act. Biden's economic policies emphasize reducing inequality, expanding social programs, and addressing climate change through investments in green technology. Inflation and rising costs have been challenges during his presidency, leading to debates about the effectiveness of his fiscal strategies. 3. Health and pandemic response. Trump administration. The Trump administration faced significant criticism for its handling of the COVID-19 pandemic. While Operation Warp Speed facilitated the rapid development of vaccines, the administration's inconsistent messaging, delays in testing, and resistance to mask mandates drew scrutiny. Trump often downplayed the severity of the virus, which contributed to polarized public responses to health measures. Biden administration. Biden made pandemic response a central focus of his presidency. His administration prioritized vaccine distribution, achieving widespread vaccination within months of taking office. Mask mandates and federal health guidelines were implemented to curb the virus's spread. Biden has also emphasized rebuilding public trust in health institutions and addressing long-term pandemic preparedness. Climate and environmental policies. Trump rolled back numerous environmental regulations, withdrew the United States from the Paris Climate Agreement, and prioritized fossil fuel industries. His administration argued that environmental regulations hindered economic growth and energy independence. Biden rejoined the Paris Climate Agreement on his first day in office and has prioritized climate change as a key policy area. His administration aims to achieve net zero emissions by 2050, with initiatives such as transitioning to renewable energy, promoting electric vehicles, and reducing greenhouse gas emissions through the Inflation Reduction Act. Foreign policy. Trump's foreign policy was defined by a transactional approach. He focused on renegotiating trade deals, demanding greater financial contributions from NATO allies, and engaging directly with adversaries like North Korea. His withdrawal from the Iran nuclear deal and Paris Climate Agreement signaled a retreat from multilateralism. Biden has sought to rebuild alliances and restore America's leadership on the global stage. His administration prioritized NATO, returned to the Iran nuclear negotiations, and strengthened partnerships in the Indo-Pacific to counter China's influence. The withdrawal from Afghanistan, although initiated under Trump, was completed under Biden and faced significant criticism for its chaotic execution. Social and cultural issues. Trump administration. Trump took a conservative approach to social issues, appointing 3 Supreme Court justices who shifted the court's ideological balance. His administration focused on immigration restrictions, including the controversial travel ban and family separation policies. He opposed progressive movements like Black Lives Matter and LGBTQ+ rights expansions. Biden administration. Biden has embraced progressive policies on social issues, advocating for racial equity, LGBTQ+ rights, and expanded healthcare access. His administration reversed several Trump-era immigration policies, including ending the travel ban on predominantly Muslim countries and halting the construction of the border wall. Key legislative achievements: Trump Tax Cuts and Jobs Act of 2017, USMCA trade deal, criminal justice reform known as the First Step Act, Biden, American Rescue Plan of 2021, Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act of 2021, Inflation Reduction Act of 2022. Public perception and polarization. Trump administration. Trump's presidency deepened political divisions in the United States, with strong support from his base but widespread criticism from his opponents. His handling of the January 6th Capitol riots further polarized public opinion. Biden administration. Biden has sought to reduce polarization but faces challenges in uniting the country. His approval ratings have fluctuated due to economic concerns and criticism over specific policies such as the Afghanistan withdrawal. The Biden and Trump administrations reflect 2 distinct approaches to governance, shaped by their political ideologies and leadership styles. Trump's tenure emphasized deregulation, nationalism, and a direct communication approach, while Biden's presidency focuses on unity, progressive policies, and global cooperation. Both administrations have left significant marks on United States history, highlighting the ongoing political and cultural evolution of the nation.